All right, we are coming on the air today, actually talking about a storm that's outside of our coverage area, but it has blossomed into a very large supercell, which we do want to take a look at now. It is in southwestern Arkansas, and we're talking about a tornado warning. This is radar indicated, so thankfully not spotted yet, but still just as dangerous. This severe thunderstorm is for the county of Clark County in southwestern Arkansas. As you can see here, this one is really this kind of part of a larger system, and it's effective until oh, it looks like 4 p.m. So just for another half hour. But it's part of a larger system that is stretching on a rough line from maybe east central Texas all the way up into the upper Midwest. Part of a larger cold front that's coming through the area. But we're going to get right down to it here. This storm is heading directly into the urban areas of Arkadelphia. That's why we're on the air. Arkadelphia is a larger sized town in southwestern Arkansas, and so we want to make sure that people are staying safe. So, as you can see here, this doesn't have a terribly pronounced hook echo at this time. But because the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for this storm, we are covering it. It's really moving along a track just almost parallel to Interstate 30, which runs up through that area of Arkansas. I'll put it in motion here. We'll be able to see just exactly what we're talking about. Alright, there it is there. It gets really strong. Tornado warning issued. It looks like it's weakening a little bit. It comes and then goes. However, this is ahead of the main line, which is just behind it, you see there. Which means it's sucking in all that moisture, all that warm air that maybe the line would not have neutralized yet if the line came through first. But unfortunately, the line has not come through first. So here it is here. So getting into kind of the details of what's going on here. This storm is just near the town of Central in Arkansas, north and west of Gum Springs. These are all suburbs of the Arkadelphia area. As you get in closer, you're talking about getting into the airfield there in southern Arkadelphia, the Dexter Florence Memorial Field. This tornado is going to be really right in the eastern side of Gum Springs. If it comes up into the Arkadelphia area and is still as strong, it's going to be affecting Daleville and eastern Arkadelphia. So we can get in real close actually and find out more about what's going on. Apologies for our backing track there. We're still working on getting our studio set up. So you're talking about maybe the Confederate monument there. What's Pioneer Inn, Captain Henderson House, these points of interest on the eastern side of Arkadelphia if you're near that area, and crossing over into the Ouachita River. If you're along the Ouachita River, you want to be in your safe shelter right now. I'm going to say anyone in the entire city of Arkadelphia needs to be in their safe place right now as this storm rolls through, because this tornado could be anywhere in that storm. Now, it does seem to be kind of pivoting slightly to the right, mainly going north, but a little bit to the east. You see this right here near the town of Knoxville in Arkansas here. This is usually going to be wind that's coming into the storm and making the storm kind of develop this hook. And it's not really a very well defined hook, but it's enough that the National Weather Service has issued that tornado warning. Also, you have very rapid increase in severity as you go directly in right in this spot. So right in this area. Again, details of the tornado warning. National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning at 3:21. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gurdon, or 11 miles southwest of Arkadelphia. That was back at that time. And now, about 14 minutes later, that storm is now really coming into the metropolitan area of Arkadelphia. Of course, the hazard there is tornado, but only quarter-sized hail, so this is on the weaker end of storms. Again, nothing to mess around with. Flying debris can be dangerous to those caught without shelter, so please do seek shelter. If you're anywhere in the Arkadelphia area, anywhere in Gum Springs, you want to make sure that you are seeking shelter immediately. There's a lot of homes in this area, a lot of people. Arkadelphia is a more urban area for the southwestern part of Arkansas, and so we want to make sure that you're staying safe by seeking shelter and not trying to go up and see what this storm is all about. Ouachita Baptist University, Henderson State University, these are two large schools in the eastern part of Arkadelphia. Anyone on those campuses, please seek shelter immediately. You want to make sure that you're staying safe and following all school precautions. Also, anyone really, like I said, along the Ouachita River, as you go through, what is it, Highway 7 here, as it turns into the main road, Caddo Street, going into Arkadelphia, that's where things are going to really start to be picking up right about now. Checking to see if the National Weather Service has given any kind of update on this. Let me take a look. Nothing that I'm seeing so far. So again, you just want to make sure that you are staying safe and that you are not in harm's way with this storm. Again, National Weather Service issuing a tornado warning effective for another about 25 minutes for Clark County in southwestern Arkansas. Now, if you don't know where this is more south central, southwest Arkansas. It is in the Arkadelphia area. It is maybe east of El Dorado and south and east of Fort Smith and south of Little Rock. So if you're in those areas, you want to make sure that you are seeking shelter in anywhere in the Clark County area at this time. Letting go through another sweep here. Storm does not appear to be intensifying any at all, but it is directly over the urban area of Arkadelphia. It is pretty much covering the entire town right now, so anyone in Arkadelphia is getting hammered right now with some pretty strong winds, hail, and heavy rain. Hopefully not a tornado on the ground or anything like that, but again, this storm could drop a tornado at any time. So it does seem to be weakening. I'll put it through one last sweep before we sign off here. It is, yeah, it's really strong there when they issued the warning, and now it has started to fizzle just a little bit. This lone cell, supercell, out ahead of the main squall line as it comes through, but not too concerning at this time. Of course, we will keep you advised if it does become something more serious. Again, this is nowhere near the Oklahoma City area. This is a completely different area of the region. This was all part of a system that was supposed to have moved into Oklahoma City last night, but didn't really develop until this morning, and developed over Oklahoma City with some showers and thunderstorms, and then moved directly east, becoming severe and causing some problems in the western Arkansas and central Arkansas, northeast Texas, and southwest Missouri areas. Again, nothing in the Oklahoma City area, but if anything does develop, we will certainly keep you advised.